Mayor Bates.
Here.
Doug Bergeron. Jeff Elliott.
Here.
Paul Kasmarski.
Here.
Mike Briscoe.
Here.
Jeff Singson.
Here.
Jody Holder.
Here. Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by, let's see, Mike, and stay standing for the invocation by Joel Menendorf.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lord, thank you for this time we have here. Thank you for the blessing of bringing us here with safety through the cold and dark. And we ask for wisdom for the decision makers here and discernment as they make decisions. And we ask you to bless the time together with wisdom. And we ask you to bless the travel home with safety again. We just give it all to you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Approval of the minutes of December 10th, 2024 regular city council meeting.
Make a motion.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of December 10th, 2024 regular city council meeting. Are you ready? Please call the roll.
Jeff Elliott.
Yes.
Paul Kasmarski.
Yes.
Doug Bergeron.
Yeah.
Jody Holder.
Yeah.
Jeff Singson.
Yes.
Mike Briscoe.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Approval of accounts payable.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve accounts payable. When you're ready, please call the roll.
Paul Kasmarski.
Yes.
Jeff Elliott.
Yes.
Jody Holder.
Yes.
Mike Briscoe.
Yes.
Jeff Singson.
Yes.
Doug Bergeron.
Yeah.
Motion carries. Thank you. Financial report, balance $4,004,879.94. Committee reports. No.
On the agenda.
Thank you. Thank you. Old business, discussion of possible action of resolution R22-2024, a resolution authorizing transfer of earnings generated of $112,858.55 from the funds held with the William J. Davis Investment Fund to the William J. Davis Operating Fund for use in operating the William J. Davis Community Center.
I make a motion to approve. I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second to approve resolution R22-2024, resolution authorizing transfer of earnings of $112,858.55 generated from the funds held within the William J. Davis Investment Fund to the William J. Davis Operating Fund for the use and operation of the William J. Davis Community Center. When you're ready, please call the roll.
Jeff Singson.
Yes.
Jody Holder.
Yes.
Doug Bergeron.
Yeah.
Jeff Elliott.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul Kasmarski.
Yes.
Mike Briscoe.
Mike
Mike.
is the answer.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was going down the road.
It's been a month, we gotta get back in.
Yeah. It has.
New business, discussion of possible action to approve the purchase of body and vehicle cameras for the police department. The numbers were 35,000, Doug, what was it, 35,000?
$5,735.60, of which $7,147.12 payable a year for each year for 5 years.
Yeah, so again, the total is 35,735.60, and then we can do a 5-year lease at $7,147.12.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
To which option?
To pay, yeah, it's to acquire the cameras on the proposal.
Oh, for the 5 years.
For the 5 years.
5-year lease.
Sorry.
Okay, Paul, you second?
I second it, yes.
We have a motion and a second to approve the purchase of body and vehicle cameras for the police department for a total of $35,735.60 with the agreement of 5-year payments of $7,147.12. When Discussion of possible action to approve ordinance 2025-01-02, an ordinance amending Title 4 and Title 7 of the city code to allow alcoholic beverage consumption at the Davis Community Center.
May I make a comment?
Please.
I had two bar and restaurant owners ask me about this, and they were curious about the impact that serving alcohol here as opposed to their, would it be impactful? What the discussion was.
You're not serving alcohol here.
Yeah.
And it's 15 days maximum per year.
I have a comment too, there,
Yes, please.
I gotta tell you, I really tried to get my head around this, and I've talked to a bunch of people. And I gotta believe that we're not a country club. We're a community center, and with the staff and the directors we have, we're a damn fine community center. I think we're opening ourselves up to exposure. I think on paper that we think we've got everything solved, all of our exposure solved on paper, but in real life, it doesn't work that way. I think we're gonna lose more business than we gain by allowing alcohol here when it should be alcohol-free, period.
I challenge that. You say in real life, tell me your experience or someplace you know of that it happened in a negative way. Tell me what you're basing
Mike,
your comments on.
Somebody walks out that door and walks off the concrete, there's a felony, they're on school property.
Yeah, there's a lot of one issues.
There's a lot of others.
Give me your
We're opening
experience.
ourselves up for exposure. That's bottom line, opening ourselves up for exposure. We've got a great thing here, we're doing school projects, school functions. We have kids in here from the age of 5 all the way up, we have adults. I don't see the benefit in having alcohol here for 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 parties, receptions, meetings, whatever it is. I think we should leave all on the phone. That's just my opinion. Everybody has their own.
Thank you.
I have wondered about that myself, and what this really is, we're not serving anything, and you cannot buy anything here.
So
It's
then why
giving,
not alcohol here if there's nothing sold or nothing being served?
Tim?
there's nothing sold.
Let Tim take that.
So maybe let's walk through what the ordinance says and allows, and then certainly the decisions are ultimately yours to the council. What this ordinance says is that if a private event, let's say a wedding shower, a bridal shower, elderly people playing bridge, I don't know. Within whatever rules that are adopted by the Davis Center, they could bring their own beer and wine. They have to be of legal age. You know, there will be rules about that for cleanup and other things. They can't buy it here. They can't. It's not sold here. In addition to those types of circumstances, or it could be a wedding celebration. It does allow for a special event. Let's say you had a community-wide event where there were tickets sold. In those circumstances, you still have to enlist the local caterer, local restaurant that has a liquor license, and let them get a special event license and come in and they can serve for that event. It doesn't allow them just to come in and serve at will, if you will. The only time it's sort of at will would be those private events, no ticket sales, it's private, where people could have beer and wine. Okay, those are the circumstances. The 15 days are the max for a retailer to come in under a special event license. So it could be more than one retailer or one restaurant, but they still have to apply for their state special event license and their city special event license in those circumstances, which requires gram shop insurance and requires proof of other insurance as well. Questions?
I mean, it clearly states in section A to allow the license to sell alcohol. So we would be allowing the sale on premises with the special use permit. And,
If so the restaurant, the bar gets a special event license, they come in and they can have a cash bar as part of
sure.
the event.
Okay, I just wanted to
Correct.
understand because I heard no sales and then clearly this is.
But there's no sales by the Davis Community Center,
Correct.
it's still a special event, you know,
Sure.
that's going on, where that retailer has to get their own license
Sure.
to come in.
And my comment originally that I was gonna say to you, Doug, is I would openly invite those bars and restaurants to, obtain a catering permit to offer their services here, and maybe the Davis Center could provide a short list of, local individuals with catering licenses to sell alcohol on premise. And maybe they could get a catering food gig out of it as well to keep the business local. If they're concerned, I mean, I would invite them to consider the process, and more than happy to walk them through how to do that.
Nancy, all that sounds possible for you?
Yes, and that was the intent, is that we would reach out to the local restaurants, caterers, you know, and create a list of them, and, you know, that way if people were interested, we could say, all right, these are the businesses that we're working with that are, have their license, et cetera. So I will tell you that we probably turn away 1 to 2 like conversations around people who are interested in reserving or renting a room, because we don't have that as an option at this point in time. So I just think it's something for consideration. It's another way to produce revenue, you know, for this, as an option. It's not gonna be the norm by any means, I don't think. This is just gonna be another way to have our foot in the door when it comes to events like this.
Of course. And then my second comment, this is just a personal observation, is the community center here, in my personal opinion, is divided into 2 areas, right? These rooms are specifically meant to engage with the community and have an attraction to renting them. People aren't necessarily coming to exercise if they're renting this room for a class reunion. They're here to celebrate, and I think we can trust our leadership with the community center to figure out those details. It's our job to determine, do we want to allow those sales and let the people be entrusted in their position to monitor and guide and facilitate how those things would work. You know, I don't think any of us are gonna be here to oversee those actions, and in my experience, I trust the people I hire to make the most informed decision on the event, and if there's issues, to bring it to our attention to figure out, you know, a different plan. But with that, and with trusting the members of our community, I think it adds a level of attractiveness to these rooms, which the purpose is to generate additional revenue and bring people to the community. I can tell you personally, when I was, you know, married a few years back, Mount Carroll was off the table because there wasn't places to host a party, and there wasn't ample hotels to house the individuals coming. So I'm a proponent to anything that opens the door for more event spaces in the community, as long as it's done in a manner we can all agree upon, you know.
I agree with you, and it also goes along with the rules established by the Davis Community Center Board. So we do have some input on whatever the rules will be set.
Absolutely.
I have to admit, I had the same concerns Jeff had when I started looking at this myself. I contacted McHenry Township Recreation Center that started a program like this, where it was exactly what we're doing. And I first spoke with them initially, and they said it was working well. And then, that was almost a year ago when we started thinking about this. I just spoke to them last week, and I just wanted to know any downside, how many issues, how many challenges. They said, not one. The community appreciates having the ability to have that facility, and they have a few events every month going on there, and it's been very successful, not one incident. So I think we gotta give it a shot, just to see what happens, and we'll adjust. If it doesn't work for us, we'll tweak it, but we gotta give it a shot, give the community an opportunity to have a place to go and have a little event and bring your own booze, if you will. So, yeah, I think it's worth a shot.
Or allowing a business that doesn't have the means to offer a private party space to so capitalize on private events by offering a catering license to expand their business. And I think it's important to trust your community to be responsible, and if they're not, I think it's something that could come
We'll
back
work-
to the table
yeah,
to
we'll
work through it.
Just
But-
give them the opportunity to, enjoy what we have. I make a motion to approve,
I will
the
second it.
resolution.
We have a motion and a second to approve ordinance number 2025-01-02, an ordinance amending Title 4 and Title 7 of the city code to allow alcoholic beverage consumption at the Davis Community Center. When you're ready, please call the roll.
Mike Risco.
Yes.
Paul Cazarowski.
Yes.
Jeff Singleton.
Yes.
Jeff Elliott.
No.
Doug Bergren.
Yeah.
Jody Wilbur.
No.
Motion carries. Thank you. Public comment?
I think it super diversifies. I mean, you guys are saying like, it's an opportunity for us to give people. It's actually an opportunity for the Davis Center to make money. And it needs to do that, so, and there's money in events with the ability to bring alcohol. And those bars downtown, they don't have this space, and it's not pretty. So, they don't have the same offerings, so.
That's a public question. Is it a felony to step off the curb and?
The school property.
It's not a felony.
It's not a felony.
It is a criminal violation, the misdemeanor for possession of alcohol on public property.
I misspoke. It is-
Well, your intent was a criminal violation, so.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think that would have to be.
Alcohol would stay in the building.
Yeah.
Well, or on the patio, in a defined patio in a summer event.
Right. But it has to be, right, defined and,
Yeah.
And those are the rules that the Davis Community Board will have to put together. Are you gonna charge more for cleaning up if they have I mean, there's a lot of things that will have to go into that, yeah.
And those rules would be clarified, I'm assuming.
at the time of rental.
Good.
Any other public comment? Ask
I
for a
think the
motion.
main concern was the Copper Cow. Because they got the space for a large function. And, I think that's what the primary concern is about.
And she can still cater.
Yeah.
I had 2 calls this week of people wanting to know caterers, to have an event here and catered by the local establishment. So there's a big opportunity to continue to work together.
I think it gives Copper Cow a very unique opportunity to rent their banquet space upstairs, and if they have additional bartenders to double dip into additional events, you know, or to really capitalize on the area. But I wanna see them succeed, absolutely.
A motion to go into executive session, discuss continuing litigation.
Second.
Who made it?
I'll
Jeff?
make a motion.
Oh,
Jeff.
Jeff. Okay.
His voice is deep, but
quiet,
it's,
yeah.
it's quiet. When you're ready, please call the roll.
Jeff Elliott.
Yes.
Mike Risco.
Yes.
Jody Wilbur.
Yes.
Jeff Singleton.
Yes.
Jeff Bergren.
Yeah.
Paul Cazarowski.
Yes.
Motion carries. We'll be in executive session for a few minutes. Item 3 on the agenda, discussion of possible action to approve ordinance 2025-01-01, ordinance authorizing acceptance of alley dedication of property behind East Market Street and immediately west of Route 78, part of PIN number 050801401018.
I make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second to approve ordinance number 2025-0101, ordinance authorizing acceptance of alley dedication of property behind East Market Street, immediately west of Route 78, part of PIN number 050801401018. When you're ready, please call the roll.
Mike Risco.
Yes.
Paul Cazarowski.
Yes.
Jeff Singleton.
Yes.
Jody Wilbur.
Yes.
Doug Bergren. Jeff Elliott.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Anything else to come before council?
Well, I did have
Yeah,
something I
okay.
forgot to say in, public comment, on, I don't know what pumps they are, the pumps that we're waiting, for the drive, so we're waiting for repair on at the water treatment plant that have been, out of warranty for 9 months or so. Eaton will be on site tomorrow to install, the warranty drives and to do, a little bit of an investigation into why they're tripping and what went out. So I'm hoping to have more information after tomorrow. I personally cannot make it as I have to be out of town for business, but if anyone would like to be there, please, I believe it was right around 8 a.m., 8 or 9 a.m. So if you can make it, it would be wonderful, you know, but just wanted to let everyone know that Eaton will be on site and hopefully we can put this in that.
Perfect. Thank you for staying on that.
Very welcome.
8 a.m.
Yeah, but that's all I had, I forgot to mention. Thank you.
Anything else?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and second to adjourn. When you're ready, please call the roll.
Jeff Elliott,
Yes.
Mike Briscoe,
Yes.
Paul Kaczmarski.
Yes.
Billy Wilbur. Yes, you do. Doug Bergman.
I love this place. No.
Jeff Singson.
Yes.
Motion carries. Doug, thank you for lifetime. Thank you.